Hey folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are breaking down all of the individual dividends that I earned from my stock portfolio for the month of December of 2023 and just showing a kind of basic overall view of how my portfolio did from the beginning to the end of this last year. So let's go ahead and jump into looking at how my overall portfolio value was impacted by the market and by my dividends. Alright, so let's dust this real quick. We can see that we saw a pretty big jump this last month. Not as big as November, but we jumped up 5% overall in my market value for a gain of $1,585.89, bringing my portfolio value to $33,090.94, which is phenomenal. I'm so excited to break that $33,000 mark. We gained overall for the entire year, we gained about $4,178 for a gain of about 14.5%. And the overall stock market, if you compare it to the S&P 500, would have gained about 21, I want to say 23. Ooh. It gained over 20%. Now I can't remember the exact number, but it gained over 20%, one of the highest years that it's had as far as return. The average market return for the S&P 500 is about 10% annually. So that's the average throughout the year. So compared to the average, we did really good. Compared to this year, not so much, but our goals are different as far as the total stock portfolio of the entire marketplace essentially, and what my goals are as far as building a dividend producing portfolio that is mild risk and gives a steady return of dividends every single month. So that's that. We can see just how up and down this last year was, and the spike really happened in the last 2 months as far as market corrections. We had a little increase in July, but other than that it was pretty up and down and below 30,000 most of the year. So a great end to that, and glad to see that we ended up in the green. And let's go ahead and jump into my strategy. And this is my personal strategy. This is not something that I'm saying that everyone should do. In fact, I suggest that most people that do not want to be involved as I am are investing in ETFs and mutual funds, and first of all going through retirement funds. And those are the best options that you have as far as long-term investment growth and strategies. I do have my own retirement accounts that I have money invested in, so this is not my only retirement account, investment account I should say, but this is what I'm playing with. I enjoy getting knees deep into the market and understanding these businesses and investing the way that I do, and I'm happy with the returns that I'm getting based off of what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep doing it because I'm lucky enough to be able to do that and to have fun with it. So this is how we were broken down last month for the end of November, and where we were looking at what I wanted to reinvest in with dividends, and that would be real estate, utilities, and telecommunications, just because they were dropped down the farthest. We ended the month almost the exact same, being low in real estate, utilities, and telecommunications. We did see a jump in about $20 worth in dividend yield for the overall year. Little bit variations based off of what companies are increasing and decreasing dividends and whatnot. But we can see that tech is doing really, really well. They're continuing to surpass what I estimated as far as my target goal. So we're not going to be reinvesting in them anytime soon. But we will probably continue to reinvest in real estate and utilities and telecommunications. But as far as this month for December, I went ahead and did a little bit of rebalancing. I sold off one company, which is ticker symbol HRL, and I had a lot of mixed feelings about doing this. I really like this company. They do a lot of good things as far as business choices and decisions and everything like that. They've just been through a little bit of a rough patch, we'll say. And everything that I'm reading and researching is showing a drastic drop in their stock price overall. And so I went ahead and sold at a loss. I sold the 3 shares that I owned for them at a price of $31.63 a piece. So I gained $94 almost $95 from that, and did pay 2 cents in fees. And my goal with this is just to kind of ride this out, watch them, and then when they kind of get a little bit more balanced out, come back in, hopefully at a lower price, and reinvest back into the company, and just doing a little bit of that. Plus, this also has a tax advantage as well, because I am coming in at a loss for this company, and so that is going to decrease my overall earnings and thus lower my taxes. And hopefully when I reinvest in the company soon, hopefully, I will make up for that by gaining money that I would have lost, if that makes sense. And then I went ahead and reinvested back into utilities and real estate. I bought 5 shares total in ticker symbol PPL, 26.16 a share for the first trade of 4 shares, and then 27.04 for the last one. And then I bought in ticker symbol D, bought 1 more share of that, also in utilities, for $46.38. And then for real estate, I went ahead and reinvested in ticker symbol O, which is one of my favorite real estate companies that I have, and purchased 1 more share for $56.45. And this is, oh, that's taking into account that. Yeah, so I ended up losing, I ended up spending $46.38. That math is just not right. That's right, okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So overall, between getting money back from selling the shares and purchasing the shares, I ended up spending $139.62 from dividends and from the sale back into that, and this kind of filters into that. But yeah, so that is where we're at as far as the current breakdown and what going into this new year. Let's go ahead and take a big broad overview of the dividends that I did earn for December. So, pardon my dog. So we can see that we had a very big month here, coming in $120.30 for the month of December, bringing my total dividends earned for 2023 to just shy of $1,200. So we came in at $1,199.33. Seeing pretty good steady increases with bit by bit on those, and we see the triple effect going on. That I'm really happy with this dividend return. We came really close to hitting my goals with that. As far as the quarterly dividends, because it is technically a quarter, we ended up closing out quarter number 4 with $319.63 in dividends, significantly higher than any other quarter that we've had, which will continue to happen. But happy to see that go there. Let's go ahead and jump into the individual dividends that I earned during December. Alright, so dividend number 1 came in on the 1st of December, which is ticker symbol ENB, which is Enbridge Incorporated, for $2.44 on 4 shares of this stock. And we are seeing that Canadian tax come out courtesy of my brokerage account. And we are up about 9.7% in this position overall. Dividend number 2 coming in again on the 1st of December, ticker symbol PSX, which is Phillips 66. For $3.15, I own 3 shares of the stock, and we are up over 80% in this position for a gain of $151.20. Dividend number 3 coming in again on the 1st of December, ticker symbol V, which is Visa Incorporated, for $1.56. I own 3 shares of the stock, and we are up over 28.2% in this position, for a gain of $171.82. And this is one of the larger companies in my portfolio, coming in about 2.36% overall. And the average percent of a company in my portfolio is about less than 1%. So anything that is above 1% has a bigger share in that. And this company B, Visa, went ahead and increased their dividend from 45 cents a share to 52 cents a share. So happy to see that. Dividend number 4 coming in on the 12th of December, is ticker symbol LYB for $1.25. I own 1 share that I bought for $69.01, and we are up over 37, almost 38% in this position for a gain of $26.07. Dividend number 5 coming in again on the 4th of December, ticker symbol PFE, which is Pfizer, for $1.64. I own 4 shares of the stock, and we are down at a loss of 17.04% in this position. Dividend number 6 coming in on the 5th of December, ticker symbol J&J, which is Johnson & Johnson, for $1.19. I own one share that I bought for $148.90, and we are up 5.31% in this position for a gain of just shy of $8. Dividend number 7 coming in on the 6th of December is ticker symbol BNDX, which is the Vanguard Total International Bond ETF, for 26 cents. I own 3 shares of this, and we are down 3.46%. Dividend number 8 coming in on the 6th of December is ticker symbol SO, which is Southern Company, for $10.50, one of the largest dividends that I earned this month. We own 15 shares of this stock, and we are up over 15.5% in this position for a gain of over $141. And this comes in at 3.18% of my entire portfolio, so a little bit bigger there. Dividend number 9 coming in on the 7th of December is ticker symbol CMI, which is Cummins, for $1.68. I have one share, and we are up $26 in this position. Dividend number 10 coming in on the 8th of December is ticker symbol AMGN, for $2.13. I have one share, and we are up 17.75% in this position for a gain of about $43.50. Dividend number 11 coming out on the 11th of December is ticker symbol CVX, which is Chevron Corporation, for $1.51. I own one share of this stock, and we are up over 65% in this position for a gain of close to $59. Dividend number 12 coming in on the 12th of December is ticker symbol UNH, which is the United Health Group Incorporated, for $5.64. I own 3 shares of the stock, and we are up well over $600 for a gain of about 62.4% overall. And this company is one of the bigger ones in my portfolio. I think it's number 3, coming in at almost 4.8% of my entire portfolio. So really big one there. Dividend number 13 coming in on the 13th of December is a special dividend from ticker symbol EFC, which is one of my monthly dividend earners. They issued this special dividend out. I have 55 shares of the stock, and happy to have any extra dividends they want to do, just because they're going through a little bit of change at their company. Dividend number 14 coming in on the 14th of December is ticker symbol CNP, which is Centerpoint Energy, for $5.80. I own 29 shares of the stock, and we are up over 34.5% in this position, and this makes up 2.5% of my entire portfolio. And this company went ahead and increased their dividend 1 cent from 19 cents a share to 20 cents a share. Dividend number 15 coming in again on the 14th of December is ticker symbol HD, which is Home Depot, for $2.09. I have one share of this stock, and we are up over 21% in this position for a gain of just shy of $61. Dividend number 16 coming in again on the 14th of December is ticker symbol MSFT for 75 cents. I have one share of Microsoft, and we are up over $148 in this position, close to 66% overall. And they went ahead and increased their dividend from 68 cents a share to 75 cents a share, so a little bit of an increase there. Happy to see that come through. Dividend number 17 coming in on the 15th of December is ticker symbol FLO for $1.15. I own 5 shares of the stock, and we are down exactly $10 in this position, or about a loss of 8.1% overall. Dividend number 18 coming in again on the 15th of December is ticker symbol KEY for $3.08. I own 15 shares of this stock, and we are up exactly 17% in this position. Dividend number 19 coming in on the 15th of December is ticker symbol KO, which is Coca-Cola, for $6.90. I own 15 shares of the stock, and we are up over $141 in this position, and it makes up 2.67% of my entire portfolio. Dividend number 20 coming in again on the 15th of December is ticker symbol NEE for $3.27. I own 7 shares of the stock, and we are down over $100 in a loss, close to 19.1% loss overall. Dividend number 21 coming in on the 15th of December is ticker symbol O, which is Realty Income Corporation, which we reinvested in. We earned $1.54 off the 7 shares that I do own for that. And the average purchase price for those shares now is $64.99 a piece. And we are down about 11.6% overall in this position for a loss of just shy of $53. Dividend number 22 coming in again on the 15th of December, ticker symbol STAG, which is Stag Industrial, for 49 cents. I own 4 shares of this stock, and we are up about 8.5% in this position overall. Dividend number 23 coming in on the 18th of December, ticker symbol DUK, which is Duke Energy Corporation, for $2.05. I own 2 shares of the stock, and we are up over $20.50 in this position. Dividend number 24 coming in on the 20th of December, ticker symbol D, Dominion Energy, which is another company that we reinvested in. I earned $1.34 for the dividends for this, and the new average purchase price for all of my shares of them is $75.06 a pop, and we are of a loss about 6.1% or about $9.15. Dividend number 25 coming in on the 22nd of December, ticker symbol SU, Suncor Energy Incorporated, which is a Canadian company, so we are seeing that 15% tax come out. We ended up earning $5.23 in dividends from the 15 shares that I own, and we are up over 106.5% in this position for a gain of close to $250, and I'm just so happy about that. They're doing really good overall as a company. Dividend number 26 coming in on the 26th of December is again ticker symbol EFC, Ellington Financial Incorporated. We got 2 different dividends from them. Their bonus one that they added in, and then their standard monthly dividend that they pay out. I earned $8.25 again from them and the 55 shares that I own. And then dividend number 27 coming in on the 28th of December is another double dip from BNDX, the Vanguard Total International Bond ETF, for $4.07 for the 3 shares that I own of that. Dividend number 28 coming in on the 29th of December is ticker symbol AVGO for $10.50. I own 2 shares of this stock, and we are up over 172.5% in this position for a gain of about $1,400 almost completely. And this is one of the biggest companies in my portfolio, coming in at 6.75% overall. So they are also doing phenomenally well. We're getting really close to hitting that 200% increase. I'm so excited to see that. Moving on, dividend number 29 coming in on the 29th of December is ticker symbol BAC, which is the Bank of America Corporation, for $7.44. I own 31 shares of the stock, and we're up about $40.30 in this position. Dividend number 30 coming in on the 29th of December is ticker symbol CCI, which is Crown Castle Incorporated, for $6.26. I own 4 shares of the stock, and we are down about $90 in this position for a loss of about 16.3%. Dividend number 31 coming in again on the 29th of December is ticker symbol KHC, which is Kraft Heinz Company, for $3.20. I own 8 shares of the stock, and we are up almost $25 in this position for a gain of about 9.2% overall. Dividend number 32 coming in on the 29th of December is ticker symbol LMT. I have 1 share that I earned $3.15 on this dividend, and we are up about $62 in this position, and they went ahead and increased their dividend 15 whole cents from $3 a share to $3.15 a share. So whoop whoop. Dividend number 33 coming in on the 29th of December, ticker symbol LTC, for $1.90. I own 10 shares of this stock, and we are down about $53.50 in this position. Dividend number 34 coming in again on the 29th of December is ticker symbol TROW for $3.66. I own 3 shares of the stock, and we are down over 21.3% in this position for a loss of getting close to $90. And then dividend number 35, the last dividend that I earned on the 29th of December and in 2023 is ticker symbol TRV, the Travelers Company, for $2 even from the 2 shares that I have. And we are up over $100.52 in this position for a gain of close to 36% overall. So that wraps up the 35 dividends that I earned this month. A couple of them were extra ones. I'm happy to see that. Let's go ahead and take a look at how all those individual dividends that I earned impacted my statistics for the portfolio, which is my favorite part of everything. So looking at the statistics, we can see that my dividend yield dropped down again. That's because my portfolio increased, and so that dividend yield is based off of the overall value of my portfolio versus how much in dividend income that I'm earning. So that is going to decrease as my portfolio increases if it doesn't keep up with it. So we dropped down to 3.83%. My average dividend yield, however, increased to $1,263.85 per month. It jumped up to $105.32 per week. That would be $24.30. And then per day, we jumped up to $3.46. If that was compared to an hourly rate, we would be making 14 and 4/10 cents. Less than 2/10 of a cent per minute. And then if we were to compare this to an average 40-hour work week, we would be making 60 and 8/10 cents per hour for essentially balancing a portfolio. Very minimal effort. But we can see that I did a little chart based off of the 2023 average daily dividend yield earnings, where we started out the year at $3.28 a share and kind of moved around a little bit, but ended up all the way over here. And then I jumped in and added an all times for this to make it a little bit more clear because we added a lot. So we started out well below $3 and we're almost up to $3.50 a pop. So I am excited to see that continue to grow and increase over time. Let's go ahead and see how we did as far as my goals for the portfolio for this year. So we can see our current status of what the portfolio is set at as far as balance wise, and then what I wanted to earn as far as dividend earnings. My goals for 2023, I wanted to earn $1,275 in dividends for the year. We did not hit that, seeing as how we came close to $1,200, so we were about shy of $75. I wanted to reach a value of $32,500, and we surpassed that at $33,000. I wanted to reach an average monthly dividend yield of $105, which we did. We're now coming in at $105.32. And then I wanted to reach $3.45 a day in dividends, and we did hit that as well, coming in at $3.46 on average per day. And that keeps us in line with my long-term goals for this, reaching $600,000, earning about 4% annually, which would be about $2,000 a month or $65.75 a day on average in dividend income. So that is going to wrap up my portfolio for this month and for the year. I will make another video that breaks down where I'm at as far as my overall total portfolio with all the individual stocks in their different sectors, just to give a different viewpoint of where we're at a snapshot in time starting the year of 2024. But hopefully you guys had a fantastic ending to your year as well and saw a good increase and jump up in your portfolio values and your retirement in and investing portfolios. So I will catch you next year. Bye guys.